Hi everybody, I'm Mahin and welcome to this Bellydance Quickies Bellydance Basic. Today we're going to talk about camels. So I make a differentiation between an undulation and a camel. So this time I'm going to talk about actually what I describe as a camel. Let's go ahead and break it down. All right, so when I'm talking about a camel, I am talking about a movement that happens all below the ribs. If you are looking for the movement that starts up the shoulders and comes all the way through the torso, then please check my channel for the undulations, because that is what that movement is. All right, so let's get into these camels. So this one is all going to happen, like as I said, below the ribs. So for this, I want you to get even on your feet, nice soft knees. We'll start with our pelvis in a neutral position and our ribs lifted up and out of our hips and supported with our upper back and our arms here. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take our hips and kind of press them forward a little bit, and you're not really hard squeeze with your glutes, but you're going to feel your glutes engage a little bit as you do that. And so when you take your weight forward, you're going to feel your weight more towards your toes, and you'll feel a little stretch across the front of the hip flexors here, and come back underneath of yourself. Make sure your knees are nice and soft, and now I want you to imagine that someone's got like a big wide piece of fabric right here across the front of your hips, and they're pulling back here. So pulling back, but you're going to keep your ribs in the same place. So I'm going to move my hair here so you can see a little better. And so you can see as I do this, my weight's going to come, I feel my weight coming back towards my heels. But I also feel my low back lengthening as I pull back here. Now, that's what's going to differentiate this from sticking my butt out and just taking my hips back that way. So when I pull back here, I'm really engaging these transverse muscles right here that go across the low part of the abdomen below your belly button. And I'll feel my low back muscles extend and stretch a little bit. So if you have a tight low back, finding some range here may be a little bit of a challenge for you. So forward and back. So I'm finding this slide forward to back underneath of me. So from here, we want to connect this in a more curvy way rather than just a slide, which is what makes the movement beautiful. So again, nice soft knees here. I'm going to take my pelvis in this front position, and then I'm going to use my glutes to start that tilting process. And then I'm going to really use my transverse, and then I'm going to get my psoas gets involved, and I pull back through here, and then as I get to the back, I'm going to release that. And then I'm going to take my weight forward and pull it back. So it gets a little scoop at the front, and it gets a little release at the back. So this, in a way, makes this little teeny tiny figure eight that happens kind of around here, because it scoops up in the front and then it releases in the back before it comes forward. So you can think of this as a, if it helps, as a very small little figure eight happening in that joint there. So when you do this, it's going to come forward and back. And again, this is better seen back, back. So the weight of this movement is in the pull back. So that's why I'm doing that with the heavy part of the beat. I could do it really slow and faster, slow and faster. So right now I'm on 2 feet. You can also, of course, do this on 1 foot. And you can also do it traveling, which I think we'll do another day. So just into the front and back. So again, just like we talked about with the undulations, you don't want to put so much effort that you give your body something to fight against on the other side. So as soon as you're done pulling back here and you want to go forward, you have to release this and let it be soft so that the muscles in the back can extend forward again. So you want to release the muscular effort as soon as you're done with it so that things don't get stiffened up and you're not fighting yourself. So there you go, camels. Hey, thanks for dancing with me. You can subscribe right here and the new belly dance ideas will keep coming. Then follow me over here and let's dance some more.